What's going on, people? It is Irish Gunner HD here. You can call me Irish, and today I was made admin of my friend's server, and this gives me the opportunity to do a kind of explanation video, on how servers work. If you're thinking about getting one, do you think would it be worth it? What's involved in owning a server is a lot of work, etc. He has his just for the one day because he just wanted to see what it was like, and he had some spare points lying around. So I'll get into it without any further delay. So multiplayer, rent a server, and then pick your option. You can get a day, a week, 90 days, or 30 days. So 3 months, 1 month, a day, or a week, sorry, or a day. Once you have it, you go into my servers, and there it will be here. This is my friends, as I said, so it's not PD Irish's, it's Drifter S13's. So first thing you see is the server info, the basic information that comes up on every server when you're looking through the server browser. You can look at the preset. It's preset to hardcore, with all the standard settings. I don't think he's changed anything about it here. If you go across to map rotation, it shows you the map rotation, and it's gun master for both. And then players, there's nobody actually playing in the server, it's empty at the minute. So scrolling across to the right with the right bumper, we will see server setup. So you have presets here. Hardcore, infantry, normal are the 3 options. So hardcore mode, normal, start off with. Normal mode uses the standard battlefield rules with all HUD elements visible. Friendly fire off and regenerative health. Normal mode is both for the novice and pro players that want to have plain simple fun. The preset is ranked. Hardcore then. Hardcore mode decreases the amount of HUD elements and soldier health and disables regenerative health. It is not for the faint-hearted, and you need to take your teammates into consideration with fire because friendly fire is on, and my god, am I an absolute nightmare when it comes to friendly fire. I am constantly killing teammates. It's so bad, and it's even worse when you're not a medic and you can't revive them. And then infantry mode removes all vehicles from the levels except for transport vehicles and gives you infantry versus infantry gameplay where your aim is all that matters. So we'll leave it on hardcore because that's what the lads like. Then you have map rotation, which is basically, as it says, the maps that you play on and when you play on them and what kind of maps. So you have the option of Battlefield 3 Classic only, which is just classic Battlefield 3 maps and modes. Back to Karkan only. Back to Karkan maps in a mix of Conquest and Rush. Most popular. Mixed modes of 24 players on our most popular maps. How they determine their most popular maps? I'm sure they have just some kind of software or something like that that gives them feedback on who's playing on what servers the most. Epic battles. Large scale conquest maps with a focus on vehicles and tactics. That would be your Caspian Borders, Cargo Islands, Operation Firestorm, maps like that. Urban warfare. Urban maps with a focus on infantry supported by a few key vehicles. So that would be your your bazaars, your Operation Metros, possibly no Shark Canals is pretty big. Soldier skirmishes. I wouldn't really know what that is. I'll check it out in a second. Infantry focused action filled maps goes well with the infantry only server setting. Deathmatch action, fast paced action for 16 players goes well with the infantry only server setting. And then close quarters only, all close quarters maps in a mixture of domination and TDMC, which I'm not sure what that is. Team deathmatch conquest, maybe, I don't know. True Gunmaster game mode on all close quarters maps, and then finally the most popular conquest maps. But if you've taken the time to get your own server, you'll probably want the my map rotation, so you can choose it yourself, which is what I will leave it on since this is our own server. Server type ranked, unranked, or private. So you get it like ranked, your kills count towards your stats and stuff like that. Unranked, they don't, and private is just a private unranked server that no one can join, that doesn't have the password, as you see the field down there to put it in. Server name, Drifter S13 server. He was very imaginative with that. Server description, oh hi. So that will show up in the loading screen before the game starts, and it will also show up when the game when you first spawn in on the map. It will be the first thing that you see, I think. The server message kind of comes up sporadically in between, like just during the game. It comes up every now and again. I don't know if you can choose how often that happens, but that's what that is. So if I was to type in hi guys, I don't know, hi, every now and again, I'm not sure when, like how often exactly, but every now and again it will just pop up hi. So yes, that's that. And then the password, like I said before. Manage presets. This is just where you, I don't know if you can edit these, because I'm pressing A on these and I can't actually change them. So you can go through the presets here, I can see that, and then you can add a new preset. So we'll call this my preset, go into it, yeah, and here you can change it. So friendly fire, yes, team kick after seconds, etc. So this is where you'd actually change all the settings regarding vehicles, vehicle spawn times, player spawn times, do you regen health, team kills for players are kicked, bans, etc. See all that there, and then finally it's kind of tucked away in the corner. You wouldn't even really notice it if you didn't check, but manage the map rotation. So the current map rotation they have on it is just Gulf of Oman Conquest and Zeba Tower Gunmaster. No particular reason for that. I think we were just messing around and seeing how it worked and stuff. If you to pick, so I'll add a new map rotation. So X to add new map rotation. My map rotation, that's fine. Add maps. So say I want to play only a mixture of my favorite map from each on Conquest, except for obviously close quarters. You don't have Conquest, but yeah, you get what I mean. Like, so Conquest. My favorite map on TDM or on Battlefield for Conquest would probably be, I'd have to say Sen Crossing, definitely. Close quarters, squad deathmatch, conquest domination. That's the favorite game type. I would say maybe, it's kind of hard. I like Zeba Tower. Maybe so. Just pick that. Back to Karkand, conquest. I would change it up with a bit of rush actually. So, Wake Island, strike at Karkand. Strike at Karkand. See, I'm not a massive fan of them. I know that's kind of blasphemy. We'll say Gulf of Oman. And yeah, so that would be the map rotation. First off, you'd play Conquest on Sen Crossing. Then once that game finished, you'd play Operation 9 to 5 Conquest Domination, and then Gulf of Oman you'd play Rush. And then if you were just kind of in the mood for some fun, you'd like TDM on Canals to go forth, and then it would restart back at Sen Crossing TDM or Sen Crossing Conquest. Sorry. And that's just the way the map rotations works, and I like that. It's cool to be able to have that feature. And I think I just made a mess of that, but however, they can fix it. Then finally, you go across to manage players, and you have server admins. So whoever the person that actually owns and bought the server can make people admins. Drifter S13 made me and our friend Bugsy an admin. VIP list, he has nobody on it yet because it's only a one-day server. There's not really any point. Again, ban from server. Anyone that you ban for you think is hacking or not playing the fucking objective, you can kick them out, and you'll see them there. So currently playing, quite obvious who's playing currently on the server, and then my friends here. So I can say who would be a good trustworthy gentleman. We say Unox add to VIP list or ban player, and I'm sure if I was the owner of the of the server, I could actually have the option there to make him an admin. So that's how that works. It's how servers work. I just thought I'd do a quick rundown through it because it's not very well covered. I don't think I've never searched for it, but it's not even things that you don't usually search for in Battlefield. You will stumble across them at some stage. And I've never seen like a proper clear explanation to how servers work and what kind of options you have. But there, I've showed you, that's how they do work. They are the options that you do have, and now it's up to you to decide. Me personally, I would get one for like a week or so just to be able to control the map rotation and be able to kick players that are just not playing the fucking objective, and are I suspect are kind of hacking or playing dirty, using bad tactics, etc. But yeah, it's definitely a cool feature, especially for the price. I mean, rent a server, for one day it's only 120 points. A week 560. That's not a lot. And then for a month it's only 2,000 points. I mean, the Battlefield Premium was 4,000 points. So to get a month's server for half that is amazing. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and share the video with anyone you think might be interested in seeing how servers work. If you've ever had a friend that said it to you, I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. Send them this way, send them to the video, and ask them to subscribe, because I would appreciate it. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.